Shirley and her team may wash and cut hair on this corner every Saturday, but they are looking to transform much more than a person's appearance.
People look at the fact that we do hair, we do makeup, we apply eyelashes, and they're like, how do people feel when they get out the chair? Like, what do they do when they look in the mirror? Are they a man? And it's such a 6 of one, half a dozen of another experience, because they are smiling in the mirror. They are happy with what they see. But I'm not convinced that most of that comes from the eyelashes that they see and the lipstick that they see or the hair that they see. I think a lot of that comes from somebody just giving them that time and attention. Every Saturday, somebody takes the time to make 20 and 30 minutes about them. That alone will boost your self-esteem.
These things, they still matter to us. We still care about how our appearance is, no matter what, like if you're low income or poor or not. So it's a blessing to have these services, because we probably wouldn't get it otherwise.
It all began when Shirley realized she had to make a transformation of her own.
Back in my 20s, I lost my firstborn child. He passed away 5 days from his 3rd birthday, and I came down with massive panic and anxiety disorder. Many years after that, I do have 5 more living kids, but my life has just never been the same. That trauma, that tragedy at such a young age really broke me. And I think when I was 48, another anniversary was coming up. He was born on September 11th. He passed away on September 6th. So September is kind of my hard month. And I think I called my sister and I was crying again. And she was like, okay, you have been doing this for almost 30 years. He would not want you to live like this. You have got to process through this. She's like, I'm sorry this happened to you, but you gotta find your purpose, Shirley.
Shirley volunteered to help feed the homeless in Los Angeles.
And when I went, it was amazing. I loved it, but the women were more interested in my hair, my makeup, the LGBTQ community. They were like, oh, we love your earrings, we love your eyelashes, we love your hair color. I was like, oh, thank you, king, thank you, queen. And I probably went 3 weeks with this organization. They kept saying the same thing, but see, the narrative I had been fed about homeless people was like, they need clothing and food and all these things. So I was like, do you want hair color and makeup? Because I can bring that. And they were like, yeah, if you'll bring it. I'm like, oh, sure, I got all this stuff at home.
Before she knew it, word spread that Shirley was bringing beauty services to the streets.
They started calling me the makeup lady. Everybody knew my car. Everybody was looking for me.
Today, Shirley and her team provide a variety of services.
We are feeding 500 of those people on Saturdays and 350 of those people on Tuesdays. I have a lot of work to do because I need to be able to feed all 6,000 of them. The numbers are probably closer to 8,000 right now because more people came since the pandemic.
They just want to help do what they can to help where you're at in your life, as far as needing hygiene items and things that help keep COVID down. They give us hygiene, sanitary things like wipes, laundry detergent to do laundry around here.
Shirley sees a reflection of herself in the people she helps every weekend.
The loss of my son, and many years later, I buried his dad as well to an early stage of colon cancer. Because of all the trauma that I had been through, I too kind of was an ugly person to society. It was a lot of hurt. It was a lot of pain. It was a lot of anger. It was a lot of rage. It was misplaced indeed, but people thought I was just like people gave up on me. And I learned that just because someone looks a certain way or they act a certain way, it's not really what it seems to be. And I know a lot of pain and a lot of hurt can look like rage and anger.
Shirley plans to bring healing and support to her community for years to come.
Beauty to the Streets does not want a building. If someone offered us a building, I'd tell them to take it and make it home, housing for the homeless. If they're on the corner, we're on the corner. If they're over here, this is where we are. We meet them where they're at in their own backyard.